I'm so excited.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so...
What is up, my casual peeps? I'm Warren Cinco, the casual film guy, and welcome to my channel. So, the day has finally come. The day we've all been waiting for. The Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's crazy, you know, because the last couple weeks, ever since they dropped the blurred Jared Leto Joker, and then since then, now showing the actual Jared Leto Joker, and then the last 3 days with the mini teasers, and just in general knowing from Grace Randolph's video that there will be a final trailer from her interview with Zack Snyder today. Well, they didn't reveal it during that interview, but she had mentioned that she had sources that it's going to be today, and then Zack Snyder confirmed that a couple weeks ago that it would drop today, Valentine's Day. Perfect Valentine's gift. But yes, ever since then, I've been waiting for this. The whole world has been waiting for this, hopefully. Still kind of bummed that they didn't show any of those teasers in the Super Bowl, because that probably would have drawn more eyes to this project, to this movie. And you know, to be honest with you, I don't think the majority of the people, the mainstream audience, I don't think they know that this movie exists. And if that's the case, man, that's a missed opportunity in my opinion. Nevertheless, you know, the fans, in the end of the day, they won. They're the ones who wanted this to happen. They're the ones who made it happen. And Zack Snyder, you know, Mr. Zack Snyder, the professional, the guy who really does care for his fans, helped make that happen. And at the same time, raised a lot of money for a good cause in suicide prevention. So kudos to all those involved in making this happen. As I mentioned in past videos, the theatrical cut for Justice League was abysmal. I'm telling you, I hated that movie. It is the worst DCEU movie that was ever released. Even if you count the Christopher Reeve Superman, I mean, that's not a DCEU movie, but just to say DCEU/DC movies in general, animated, TV show, whatever, it's the worst. It's just so off. The tone, everything about it. Ever since I heard that this movie is coming up, I couldn't wait, man. I'm telling you, the countdown is crazy, and I know we're like a little bit over a month away till the actual movie comes out, and man, I can't wait for that movie. I really can't. But we are gonna be teased in a way here. It's a 4-hour movie, so I still called it, even though this is a full trailer, 2 or 3 minutes, maybe hopefully longer. Even though it's that long of a trailer, I still call that a tease to the movie, because the freaking movie alone is gonna be 4 hours, and awesome. I have no complaints that's 4 hours long. Please show us everything, and hopefully they show more Darkseid in the movie. They show more of the villains, not just Steppenwolf as the main baddie, although I won't be pissed if it was, because, you know, this Steppenwolf, at least this iteration of Steppenwolf, the way that Zack Snyder wanted it to be, I believe, is much better than the one that was shown in the movie theaters. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get this on. I've been waiting. I've been, you know, kind of like refreshing my feed here, and it's here. So let's do a reaction. I'm also going to, because of a possible copyright claim, and they did that with Godzilla vs. Kong, with WB doing this. I don't know why. I mean, this is for them too, you know, the HBO Max, WB, AT&T, it's free promotion, for crying out loud. So why can't we just react to it without any copyright claims? I mean, freaking whatever. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1, and then on the word go, just go ahead and start with me. Sync it up, have it ready. I'm not gonna put the volume on. I'm just gonna show the picture of the movie or the trailer. So that's how I'm gonna do this, instead of allowing it to do its own thing and cut like portions of the music. If there is going to be music, there probably is going to be music. So they were gonna cut that, and with YouTube, and it looks awkward. So I might as well just. It's much better if I just mute the audio, but have the picture-in-picture still in play there, and you can still see my reaction. So let's just do that, okay? All right. So let's get it on. Okay, guys, the trailer is actually 2 minutes 26 seconds. Here we go. It's here. It's finally here. All right. Let's do the countdown. All right. All right. You guys ready? Got your video set up and everything? All right. Let's do this. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. This music's weird. That's from BVS, but what's up with the? Oh, we got Lex Luthor talking in the background. Let me just gather my thoughts here. I'm obviously going to see that again, but just my initial reaction, my initial thoughts. Wow. Now, to be honest, there are some scenes there that was shown in trailers or even in the movie from the original movie 3 years ago, but very minimal. So when Zack Snyder said in past interviews that he wasn't going to use anything that Joss Whedon ever shot, so that confirms that there are some scenes that Joss Whedon has used in his version. Nevertheless, that supposedly is just about 30 minutes long, and then about 80% of the movie was actually his shots. So, 2-hour movie at the time. Yeah, so an hour and a half of it was Joss Whedon. So that hour and a half, if this is true, by the way, an hour and a half of that are not going to be in this film, then we're still getting a whole lot of scenes, a whole lot of new epic visuals and action and dialogue and scenes we've never seen before. So that's why I'm watching this. That's why I can't wait for it, because this is Zack Snyder's vision. This is a whole new movie. I don't care what people say. I mean, yeah, there might be the same plot where, Steppenwolf is seeking those mother boxes, and maybe, I don't know if that's still the case, but based on this trailer alone, I mean, his motivations are different. It seems like with just one quick clip of him bowing down to the man, Darkseid. I mean, that shows that he's trying to gain his approval. So that might be his motivation. And then Darkseid himself, I mean, he was never in the theatrical version. So him being in this movie alone, I mean, I always thought that it's going to just be a split second or a few seconds of him just showing up in the end of the movie. But based on this, it's showing that he might actually be throughout the movie. And, you know, there's other villains, like supposedly Granny Goodness is in this movie too, and the Sod. So, wow. And then, of course, the Joker. I mean, he sounds different. He sounds a little bit more weary, a little bit more mature, if that makes sense, I guess. But there's definitely going to be that scene, like they said in the article, in that Vanity Fair article, about he and Batman talking. It's kind of weird, though, unless Ben Affleck came back to do those additional photography, which I heard he didn't. I heard it's all Jared Leto. So if that's the case, how did they splice this together? Did they do like a little camera trick where Jared Leto is like talking to Ben Affleck's Batman, but Ben Affleck's Batman is actually talking to someone else? I mean, or maybe he did do additional photography. Maybe it was like, you know, a fake out that it's actually Ben Affleck actually came back. So that's the only way they can do that, you know, if they're conversing. And then, you know, I don't know if it's going to top the Heath Ledger scene with Bale's Batman in Dark Knight Rises, but this is totally different. So I don't care if it tops it or doesn't top it. It doesn't matter. It's two different movies, but you know, I'm curious for that. So great. Oh, I like have no words. I have my thoughts. I'm still like shocked with the fact that we are getting this movie and it's tangible. It's there. There's a trailer. I mean, I know they showed the trailer in Fandom a while back, and this just seems more finished. It seems more real. And, you know, again, with Grace Randolph being a source, she had mentioned in her Twitter feed that there's actually another trailer going to be dropping right before the March 18th release of this movie. Don't know if that's true. It could just be a few scenes moved around here and there. Might be the same trailer with just, you know, a little bit of different scenes here and there, or it might be totally different. I don't know. They just need to keep ramping up the marketing for this movie so more people can watch it. The mainstream audience. They're the ones I'm concerned about. The reason why I want this more people to watch this, obviously, so there's more buzz, so more excitement, so people are gonna want to see a sequel to this, or have Zack Snyder's vision move forward, his Snyderverse, if you will. Yeah, I know his DC movies have been mixed, divided, but you know, that's the beauty about DC and Marvel, right? So Marvel, they have their own thing. You know, people got to stop comparing DC with Marvel. DC has their own thing, Marvel has their own thing. The minute that DC tries to be like Marvel, to try to have their tone, the way they push out their movies, the way they have their kind of story laid out, their universe, they flop. You know, I mean, they freaking brought in a Marvel director, for crying out loud, to do the Justice League when Zack Snyder stepped out. And then they added more stupid jokes, like quippy, crappy, stupid, fall flat on the floor type jokes, and it felt forced, trying to mimic the tone of Marvel. And they actually had a Marvel director to do that. I mean, and look what happened. It's the worst DCU movie. So come on, guys, just, you know, even if it's not Zack Snyder doing it, just stick to that tone, stick to the way it was laid out, you know. And then, you know, maybe, you know, yeah, like I said, Zack Snyder's vision, the way he portrays these characters, it's his vision, crying out loud, you know. Like, it's just like any other comic book. You know, the irony is people, the fashion fans or the Marvel fans, or whoever, they, you know, even DC fans that are disappointed by his movies, they always try to mimic, they always try to reference the comics, and the comics alone, they change based on the writers. So it's no different than any director like Zack Snyder coming in and, you know, giving their own interpretation of these characters and stories. So, you know, just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that we have Marvel and DC. Anyway, enough ranting. I'm gonna watch this trailer again. I hope you guys like my reaction. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by, and until the next video, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.